Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. Today guys, I'll be checking out this interesting video from Sky News, and it's titled Sky News host calls out Unhinged Lunatics on The View over Trump's remarks. You guys, I'm excited for this. If you're yet to subscribe to this channel, please consider subscribing. Give this video a massive thumbs up, comment, share, and all that good stuff. And without much ado, let's see what this video is all about.
Now it's time for Lefties Losing It. It's what you've been waiting for. Here is another edition of Trump Derangement Syndrome. Talk about warped and weird, starting with our friends over at The View for their odd take on the assassination attempt.
It was, a 20-year-old lone wolf, white, whack job with easy access to a gun. And we have to have a conversation about that, because it wasn't a drag queen, it wasn't an immigrant, it wasn't a pissed off liberal woman.
The shooter, yes, it was a 20-year-old kitchen worker from nearby Bethel Park in Pennsylvania. According to a CNN report, a senior law enforcement official said that he bought 50 rounds of ammunition from a local gun store hours before the rally. Wow. Shouldn't that have been reported? Somebody buys a 20-year-old white guy? I mean, we've seen that many times now, young white men with guns.
Is The View seriously trying to blame this all on white men? Of course they are. What else would we expect from those loons? Now here is a fascinating account of what happened in Pennsylvania. Take it away, Jen Huger.
Hey guys, Trump's been shot. When he got up, he was bleeding from the ear, but he seemed perfectly fine. He's not dead. He's fine. Like, my best guess, and this is just a guess because he was just shot, is that he it looked like a BB gun or something.
Yes, over to you, FBI. It was a BB gun. Now, has someone checked in on this next guy? Because he seems to have given attempted murders a heck of a lot of thought.
I'm not saying that I would ever try to assassinate a presidential candidate. All I'm saying is that if I went through all of that trouble, I wouldn't miss. I wouldn't graze that. You wouldn't be able to raise a fist. I would finish the job.
Wow.
What can we say? The left are truly unhinged lunatics.
There are a few people who think it was staged. And to be fair, I've seen employees at Claire's with better aim. I guess when you have bone spurs that bad, that's the closest you're actually going to get to any action. But as they say in any other pew-pew related incident, thoughts and prayers, I guess.
No thoughts and prayers for you, my dear. And check out Tenacious D at their concert right here in Australia.
Happy birthday to you. Make a wish, oh my God. Don't miss Trump next time.
Wow. Really?
Thank you.
And that was Tenacious D taking D for deranged a little too seriously. Deport them. Get rid of them. We don't want you here. Now, it wouldn't be a Lefties Losing It without the gender benders. Here is a brand spanking new user manual to know if you're gender fluid.
You have tried to be trans. But there are some days that you just aren't. And you know you're not cis. Number 2, if you've ever tracked your gender fluctuations to try to get sense of this whole thing, tracking your gender, clears everything up. Number 3, you taught yourself to tuck or pack or tried on some fake boobs and it felt so right that you cried so much that you didn't want to take them off, but then the next day, they didn't feel like anything at all. Number 4, you have come out at least 3 times as 3 different things. I'm bisexual. No, I'm pansexual. No, I'm trans. No, I'm gender fluid. No, I'm a gender fluid trans woman.
Look, I know the feeling. I too have come out at least 3 times as 3 different things. Tired, hungry, and grumpy. Happens all the time. Maybe I need that user-friendly manual. Now, we all know about national pride. Well, move over. There's a new kid in town.
Okay. Wow, you guys, this is very interesting. What are your thoughts on the lefties losing their mind over Trump's attempted assassin? Many people are so thankful that Trump survived this, and so many people are angry that Trump actually survived this attempted assassin. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. Do you guys think the ladies at the View are happy that Trump came out of this alive? Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below, and let's wrap this video up, you guys.
Did you know? Pan Pride is a day meant to recognize pansexual and panromantic people's efforts to be accepted and understood within the community. Whereas Pan Visibility Day, which is on May 24th, is aimed to celebrate and recognize those who identify with pansexuality or are panromantic.
Now, look, admittedly, I thought she was talking there about frying pans, but thank goodness she clarified that one.
Today, when it comes to romantic and sexual attraction, many pansexual people refer to themselves as gender blind. This is usually defined as not being limited in sexual choice, with regard to biological sex, gender, or gender identity.
So not talking about kitchen utensils. Whoops. Now, this college student who identifies as non-binary is lending a helping hand, offering some words of wisdom on how kids can notify their teachers before the school year begins that they too are non-binary.
So let's talk about an easy way to go about that and maybe avoid that first day, like, embarrassing moments. So what I did for most of high school, where I was out as non-binary, I emailed all of my teachers beforehand. It's good to get that over with ahead of time, and it saves you having to do it face-to-face. It saves them from dead naming you, misgendering you in front of a group, and then you having to correct them, which is a whole hassle. So it's really easy to do this, or you can even handwrite a note if you can't email them, and give it to them right as you walk in the door. And I hope that saves a little bit of embarrassment and stress and discomfort and just dysphoria for anyone who's starting off the school year and is a little nervous. As a future teacher, I know that a lot of teachers want to help.
Well, apparently that's the future of the education department right there, ladies and gentlemen. Not
telling
even
you.
schools are safe from the lefties. And take a look at this ingenious proposal for kids.
Can't trust a child to know themselves and their body. Therefore, I propose that all children be put on puberty blockers before they hit puberty. If they're not trans, cool. They can get off puberty blockers and continue puberty as they were. And if they are trans, then you just save them a lot of emotional pain from the secondary sex characteristics they have. If you say that kids are too young to know whether or not they are trans, then that means that kids are too young to know whether or not they are cis.
You know, she's exactly how I pictured her to look. They all look the same, don't they, when they make their deranged commentary?
Yeah.
Of course, I mean, it makes total sense. Destroy a generation with puberty blockers in case they may or may not want to give the trans world a crack. Now to everyone's favourite trans activist, Jeffrey Marsh. Been waiting for him to pop up. Well, cue that jukebox, Jeff. Oh, he's got me in the mood. And guess what? J.K. Rowling still lives rent-free in his head.
Is J.K. Rowling part of a global hate group? The United Nations said yes. UN Women released a statement. This is the Council at the United Nations that looks at women's rights globally. They announced a statement saying the gender critical movement, which is what they call themselves, aka the TERFs, are part of a global movement to undermine women's rights. TERFs hold a hierarchy in their mind of which women are better than other women. And like my eyes were like boing, 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 boing at this part of the statement. TERFs are involved in these interesting hobbies in addition to undermining feminism around the world. Here's your definitive answer. Every time somebody is like, J.K. Rowling she's not really transphobic, is she? Send them over to the United Nations. Thanks for fighting, and thank you for being part of our movement of peace and love and kindness. Bye.
Wow. Oh, Jeffrey, the United Nations. What a credible organisation. And we have to end on CNN commentator Van Jones losing his mind over Trump's new VP, J.D. Vance.
J.D. Vance is an ideological nationalist. That's a much more dangerous virus because he can polish this stuff and make it seem palatable to people. He can sell this stuff to Silicon Valley. He can sell this stuff other places. And what it does is it locks the Republican Party on a pathway that I think is dangerous for the world. Again, the Ukrainians are now in deep trouble. NATO is now in deep trouble. Trump he could have gone with a Nikki Haley and signaled to the world, hey, listen, I got to give stuff to my base, but I'm not going to abandon the world. This pick is a horror on the world stage.
Really? You guys, let me know your thoughts on this video. What do you guys think about Donald Trump picking J.D. Vance as his VP? Do you think that is the right choice for Donald Trump? Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. And I really enjoyed every minute of this video. I love to see the lefties losing their minds, and they lived up to their expectations in this video, and I really had fun reacting to this particular one. If you guys enjoyed watching, give this video a massive thumbs up, comment, share, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.